What? Oh, wait. I got to record this too. Give me 1 second, y'all. All right, what's going on, everybody? What's going on? This is the Mark G Show. We're live right now on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitch, X, Kick, and Rumble, as well as you're going to be listening to this Apple Podcast, Spotify Podcast, and every other place you can listen to a podcast. We are live right now. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into the show. I am the Mark G Show. And for those who've been listening to my podcast, you have heard that my wife and I have decided that we are switching to solar panels. Why were we switching to solar panels? Because I'm paying like $600 freaking dollars a month in my electric bill, which is absolutely nuts. $600 fucking dollars is insane. So we thought about, we're like, let's go with solar panels. A sales rep guy that I talked to, nice guy. I can't really talk bad about my sales guy. He set us up with an all right price. We're down to $300 a month. I'm okay with that, But when you do the math, $300 a month, 25 years, you're looking at right around $90,000 for the whole setup at the end of the 25 years. So let's just put a bank on it. Say I'm investing $90,000 into solar panels on my house. Does it make sense? Yes, it cuts my electric bill down half, so I'm saving money. But the reason why I'm here is to talk about Team Sunshine and how they handle the installs. Because I am not fucking happy at all. Not happy. And it all started with the first episode where they decided they offered to cut down our tree in the front of our house so that way the more sunlight would hit our house. I was like, all right, that sounds phenomenal. Like, I was thinking about getting that tree down anyways. So yeah, I definitely would love to have that tree down because that tree down, I don't have to worry about it falling on my house during any storms and stuff like that. So I was all about it. Ladies and gentlemen, they're like, oh, we got our own people. They come out and they do it. We got our own tree cutters. They do not absolutely have their own tree cutters. They subcontract out their tree cutters. We'll get to their website soon enough. Let me show you. This is insane. For those who are listening on the audio, you'll have to watch the video on YouTube. It will be it'll be up on there. But I'm going to show you all the tree videos. We're going to do the tree videos first. And I'm going to pull up the tree videos. Mind you, I want you to think of a tree that's taller than my house. The span of the branches are at least 10, 12 feet long, the span of these branches. This guy pulled up in what appeared to be an excavator to cut down this fucking tree. Nobody climbed the tree to trim down the branches, knock down the branches first. What they should be doing, right? You should be scaling the tree, cutting the branches down, getting the tree down to a solo limb. No. So we're going to start with the first one here, folks. This is the tree falling one. I think this is my flagpole. All right, so this one right here, we're going to be pulling up. This one has my flagpole. All right, so let's go ahead and let's play this one here. This is the first video of the tree. We got 3 videos of the tree. I would have stopped it, right? Well, to Team Hughes, I had confidence. I thought maybe the guy, Sully, this is at my house. Yes, sir. So this is the solar panel install at my house. We're still waiting for it to be done, by the way. We'll get to that here soon. We're still waiting. We're like 2.5, 3 months in for the install to be done. All right, so here is the tree episode. This is the first video of the tree episode. I got 3 videos. Let's play the first video. This one here is when they started doing their first amount of damage. This is when the damage started. I had a lovely flagpole. A lovely flagpole. Well, excuse me, I can't speak. A lovely flagpole in front of my house. I'm waiting for my new flagpole. Let's put it that way. All right, here we go. All right, see right now, I'm going to fast forward a little bit here, but as you can see, the equipment he's using to cut this?
What's up?
That's what he's using to cut. This is a video my brother-in-law took. I just walked by. You see my lovely Trump hat? All right, so my brother-in-law was recording this one. All right, so look at that. That's what he's using to cut the fucking tree with.
Pretty interesting way of taking down the tree.
All right, let me fast forward a little bit here. Let me go. We're going to go up a little bit because he sits there and he's cutting at it a little bit. They're thick fucking branches, y'all. Look at how much taller that tree is to my house. Okay, keep that in mind. We're gonna go faster. Right, here we go. Starting to fall. Watch how close it comes to the power lines connecting to my house, number one. See my flagpole? My flagpole's no more. Y'all see that? Oh, one more time. Watch it. My brother-in-law moved his camera away. But yeah, that just completely snapped my flagpole in half. So that was tree falling number one. That was his first mistake. Okay. Dear God. I have to get this off my chest, y'all. This is crazy. All right, now we're going to tree fall number two. We got 2 videos of this. Whoa, son of a bitch. Hold on one second. Damn camera just zoomed in. Hold on. All right. All right, so the next one I'm going to show you, we got 2 different viewpoints of this one. This is the big one. And then we got some images to show. So this next episode is he decided to stop cutting all the branches and he decided to drop the tree. Okay, he decided to drop the tree after taking down like 3 branches. He took off 3 branches and said, screw it, we're going to drop the tree. My neighbor next to me said, hey, if you can, just go ahead and push it down to my driveway so you can get it over with. Just push it forward and drop it down, get it over with. A smart man would have said, this tree's too fucking big to do that. It cannot be controlled because there's too many branches on it. But a smart man did not think. Let me go ahead and show you these next 2 videos. Okay, here's video number 2. You'll hear my brother-in-law say, oh, you done fucked up.
Bam! Yep. Done fucked up. Woo-wee. We lost power.
Yeah, right? He decided to drop it, and he pushed it, and because he didn't trim it up all the way, she fell straight to the fucking power lines. Straight to the fucking power lines. Blew the transformer. Oh, absolutely blew the transformer, Hughes. Absolutely blew the transformer. Now, this next video, my neighbor next door to me, my other neighbor, not the one where it was dropping over her lawn, but the other neighbor decided to record a video as well. Everybody's out there like, how the fuck's this guy cutting this tree with this? How the fuck did this guy think that it was so intelligent to cut a tree with this? I'll talk more about Team Sunshine and how they handled the subcontractor and what they did and how he decided, hey, let's do it. Okay, so here's the next video. We'll watch that one again. Watch. So that right there, ladies and gentlemen, that one's the worst one of all. Is you really see how that tree fell. That was one of his guys. Now, mind you, I was over at that house across the street because my young son ran over there. So I went to go grab my youngest child, and we couldn't move because I was like, all right, I'm close to my buddy's house, my neighbor across the street. I'm close to his house. If anything goes wrong, I'll get my kid. I wasn't expecting power lines to be hit. Let me tell you, I was freaked the fuck out because I instantly, as soon as I saw that tree fall, and I grasped my son and I just fucking booked it back further, and because I saw something bad happening. But blew the transformer. And yeah, y'all, this is just the blunt of things. I should have fucking shared the picture of my shoe and stuff like that too. Maybe I'll try showing it on my phone if my green screen will work. But so there's that. All right, let me show you the aftermath. This is all still on the tree. We're still talking about the tree falling. These are images of the aftermath. Oh, wait, nope, that ain't the tree. Hold on one second here. That's not the tree. Where the hell's the tree, Mark? All right, tree must be up further. All right, let's go here and here. So as you can see here, why didn't those pictures show right up in the front? Hold on one second, y'all. All right, so as you can see, number one, you see what the fucker did in my lawn? Tore the living piss out of my front lawn. My lovely flagpole was in there somewhere. It's no more. I'm waiting on my new flagpole. I have yet to receive that, by the way. It's been, what, 3 weeks? I have not seen a flagpole yet. Well, my lovely flagpole was down in here. Let's see here. This is the excavator right here. You can see him trying to pick up the tree. Mind you, now, how do you take care of debris? How do you take care of debris at a job site? He got it all up, which shocked the hell out of me. He got it all up, which shocked the hell out of me. But this right here is insane. He cleaned up the debris. Normally you bring a dump truck, clean up debris. They didn't do that. They also drove 2.5 hours to come to my house. Oh, whoop, that's not it neither. There's your lovely transformer. Oh, he was absolutely embarrassed, Sully. He was. This is the transformer that blew. King Mental, thanks for the follow. That's the transformer that blew. This right here, this is my buddy Mike's son's car. Son of a bitch. All right, we got to figure this out here. Oh, I see what's going on here. Give me 1 second, y'all. Let me drop down. Let me drop this down over here. All right, let me try those images again. All right, so these two images here, these images that you're seeing up, is my neighbor's son's car, my neighbor Mike's son's car. When the transformer blew, it literally fried and singed his kid's car. Oh, he did apologize. Oh, he couldn't stop apologizing. Yeah, Team Hughes, exactly, man. It was crazy, my man. It fucking hit that and then boom. All right, so that's all that's coming up too. We're going to be talking about that. All right, so there's that. So now, mind you, my neighbor is still waiting on getting the money to get his son's car fixed. No, exactly, Sully, exactly. At least it wasn't a person. No, his car could run, Kerm. His car can absolutely run. And what happened was when the transformer blew, he hit the power lines, but he yanked him off the transformer a little bit, but none of the power lines actually came down to the ground. So we got lucky there. What happened was when the transformer blew, those were the sparks. The markings on that car that you saw, those are the sparks. That's the sparks from the transformer that hit the car. That's the sparks from the transformer. Which is fucking insane. All right, so let's go to the next one here. So there's that. We're dealing with that situation. Nobody's gotten anything fixed out of that just yet. My yard is still fucked up. My flagpole is still not here. So my flagpole is still not up. My neighbor's son's car, I believe, is still fucked up and has not been fixed yet. I'm not sure. He could have gotten it fixed, but he's still waiting to get a check for it. This all happened, and I automatically bitched to the company. I said, listen, man, what the fuck is going on here? And then they told me, well, we hired a contractor. And this is what the contractor told me. Oh, well, they sent me a photo from Google Maps, and the tree didn't look that big. The tree looked like a tiny tree. It was a tiny tree, so I figured, oh, the excavator come in here. We'd be in and out of here in an hour. He's like, I figured this just be an hour job. We'll be in and out of here. Now, mind you, he traveled 2.5, 3 hours to get here. So he was up northern Maine. We live in southern Maine. Well, little did he know, that tree's a hell of a lot fucking bigger. And all he went by was a Google Maps thing that the company, Team Sunshine, sent him. Will I say that both parties are at fault at that? Trees in Maine are absolutely big, Deidre. Would I say that both parties are at fault, not just the tree cutter? Yes. I'd say the tree cutter's at fault for not doing his own due diligence. But I also say that Team Sunshine's at fault as well for not having somebody come down, taking pictures of the job site, real pictures, not just Google Maps, because Google Maps is completely fucking outdated, and showing them that, the picture of the tree. So for that, both parties are at fault, in my opinion. Both companies are at fault. One, the tree cutter, like I said, he should have came down. He should have looked at the job site and said, okay, I'm going to need this and this and this to take care of this job. Or this tree is too big for me and it's too close to these power lines. I don't want to take a chance. Team Sunshine's fault for calling up this guy and saying, hey, we got a job for you. Here's a picture on Google Maps. Go take care of it, please. And without confirming with him, did you go down and take a look at it? Because I thought they were coming down. I was told they were coming down a day before to take a look at the tree. So that way they knew what they were getting into. Nobody showed up to my house, and they just showed up the day of cutting a tree. So that was bullshit number one. Bullshit number two. This one, I'm no one's really at fault, and per se, for the secondary situation that happened. I'm just pissed off because I wish I would have known. Originally, we were set up with another. This solar company called me up because they were originally the main solar company that had another company that was sister partnered with it, and they split up. And so that sister company was originally looking at us to set up the job, and where they broke up, we decided not to go because it just took too long. And then Team Sunshine calls up, sold us on. It's like, yeah. So they were going to redo the roof on my garage. I was like, all right, that's awesome. Get a re-roofing down the garage so the garage can handle it. Well, little did I know, my garage is old. This house is built in the 1920s. So when they're like re-roofing it, okay, great. I wish I would have known, and this is my fault in a sense, not knowing the big gaps that are in the wood on the roof of my garage, that shit's going to fall through, right? You're going to get the shingles and stuff like that falling through. As a customer, you're really not thinking about that. You're thinking, okay, the guy that came over took pictures of the inside of your garage, took pictures of the outside. Team Hughes, I know. I kept going. I signed a contract, Team Hughes, unfortunately, and I don't think I could have broken the contract. I don't even think I could break the contract now because we got everything done now. Well, it's not turned on, but the solar panels are on. So now, mind you, I'll tell you their compensation, what they offered me. We've got it. But to be honest with you, this is why I'm making this video, because I'm still pissed off. And I feel like the compensation they gave me was a slap in my face. So what they did next, when they re-roofed it, the contractors came over, they roofed the garage. Supposedly this is their guys. Now, mind you, on their website and on their video, they're like, when we arrive there, we'll clean up all of our mess as if we were never there. Great. I love that. You're going to come roof up and clean up your mess. So the day they called me up and said, hey, we're going to drop this dumpster off a day before your scheduled roofing job. So that way there, the dumpster will be there. The guys can throw the old roof into the dumpster and all the other stuff into the dumpster. So that way we can take it. Okay, great. It's a dumpster. I get it. No worries, Cordell. So the one thing I got to say is if you're going to send a dumpster to a residential house, for the love of fucking God, do not, Krim, we'll talk all about that here in a second. For the love of God, don't send a dumpster that was at a seafood restaurant to a residential fucking home. And then tell me the job can't be done the following day. It's going to be another day before they get out to you. So you can't even open the windows of your home. That was a nice warm day in Maine, because this lovely thing here full of fucking maggots smelling like dead, rotten fish is seeking through your house and all over your yard. Absolutely disgusting. My wife told me about when I woke up that morning. She's like, sunshine ain't so much sunshine. I'm like, what do you mean? She goes, it smells like dead fish outside. I went outside and about fucking died. This shit stunk so fucking bad. So mind you, now I've got even more saltier taste because now they dropped off this dumpster, making it smell like dead fish. I get it's a dumpster. But fuck, man. Really? Can't you say this is a residential place? So bring a residential dumpster, one that ain't fucking been at a seafood restaurant, to smell like dead fucking fish? Come on. So that pissed me off. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're tuning in, I'm reviewing Team Sunshine. It's a New England solar panel place. And yeah, no, Team Hughes, it was subbed out. It was subbed. No, listen, that's why I'm saying I just showed it real quick. And I know it's not really their fault. It just sucks. This is just my experience that I've had after the tree incident. And then we have this dumpster. And now the roofing guys did all right. I can't really complain about the roofing guys other than them not picking up all their shit. I've been picking up roofing nails. I'm still picking them up to this day. Luckily, none of my car tires have caught the roofing nails. I wish they would have went around with a magnet around where they roofed to pick up all the roofing nails, and which I've been told by a bunch of people that's typically what roofers do, is after they're done roofing at a home, they'll go around with a big ass magnet to pick up all the roofing nails. Nah. I'm going to see if I can pull up the picture on my phone. Folks, that's the one images that I forgot to throw up here. So the other day, it's kind of funny. For a while now, I've been feeling like I've had this rock that was stuck in my foot and just wouldn't get out of my shoe. I'm like, why the fuck is this rock not getting out? Maybe this rock is, stuck somehow in my sole somehow, in the sole of my shoe. Like, this rock's got to come out. No, it wasn't a rock. I'm not sure if y'all can see it there, but right there, that is the roofing nail that was literally in my shoe. You can kind of see the hole. Let me zoom in on the shoe there. My shoe's nasty. There's the hole in my shoe that I didn't know. If I would have jumped with my shoes on, I would have had to go and get another fucking tetanus shot. So that fucking big ass roofing nail was in my shoe. I didn't even know about it. It fucking sucked. So we had that onto the mix, which got me pissed off even more. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Y'all advertise that you leave after you clean up your whole fucking mess. Fuck. So we have that. That pissed me off. So we get to the solar panels. They're here. They're doing solar panels. Number one, please, for the love of God, for any job sites you work at, even during the roofing scenario. And Team Sunshine, if you're watching this review, I hope you understand this. I would really love it if you have at least one person that works with your team who speaks English. No, Haley, I'm talking about my experience of having solar panels installed. For the love of God, please have somebody on your team who speaks English. Because here's the thing. After any job, when a roofing's done or solar panels or anything's installed, anything's done at somebody's home, the employee should be knocking on that customer's door, telling them that we're done. Would you like to walk around and take a look at it? See if we missed anything. Make sure everything's up to par. That's what they should be doing. Instead, they packed up and left, didn't say nothing, didn't tell us they were leaving. Nothing. Remember, they say they pack up everything and leave and not leave us trace. The day of the solar panel installed, my sales rep, mind you, I have nothing against my sales rep. My sales rep was actually a nice guy. Call me up, says, Mark, I like to order pizza for the guys. The guys do hard work out there. I like to order pizza for them. What's a good place? Tell them the pizza place. He orders the pizza, three large pizzas. They come, deliver the pizza, and all that fun jazz. The guys eat. Things are going all right. It's quiet. And then they leave. They left all the fucking trash. Pizza boxes on my table, drill bits on the ground, screws on the fucking ground. Once again, screws. I'm spotting the fuckers now. I'm always looking at the ground now, make sure there's no more screws and nails on the fucking ground. Screws. So they didn't pick up their shit yet again. They just packed up and ran away because they got to drive all the way back to Massachusetts because they're driving up from Massachusetts. That's where they're located, is out in Mass. So pissed off about that. That's got me pissed. But I was told, because I went outside and I was questioning shit. This time I didn't wait for them to knock on the door. It was about halfway through the install. And there was one guy there that spoke English at this time. And I was like, listen, what are you guys doing? He goes, well, we're going to have to come back. What do you mean you got to come back? Well, we've got to dig a trench that goes from your garage to your house so we can run the wiring in the ground and up back to connect to the house. So the solar panels are all connected. We got solar panels on the roof of our garage and on our house, and our power box, our panel is on the house. So they have to run from the garage to went into the ground and over to the house. I was like, okay, I'm going to dig a trench. I'm not sure, folks. Do you know what you're supposed to do if you dig anywhere in the ground, especially if you're digging a trench? Does anybody know what you're automatically supposed to do? I'm going to show you a little something here because they absolutely did not do this. I believe it's dig.com. Hold on, let me see. What are you? I believe this is, it's called, I believe it's, the check for ground wires. Got to know where the gas lines are at. If there's any running through that way. Got to know where more power lines are at, underground power lines. What are you supposed to do in Maine before digging? Oh boy, I just spelled digging. All right, so Dig Safe by CMP. They're supposed to call 811. 811 before you do any dig job. And what happens is they set it up prior to the dig. Even it's like 4 feet deep. I think they went 4 feet, 4.5 feet. Before you dig, even as a contractor, you're supposed to call this. They send out a crew, the dig people, and they check for gas, electric, or any other piping, water piping and stuff like that in the ground. And they lay a flag or they stick a flag. So prior to digging, you know what's in that fucking ground. Nah, they didn't do that. They said, fuck the dig site. Fuck calling that dig number. They never called it. They just came back the next day. Mind you, I don't even know where the pipe is because I can't see the fucking pipe. We'll get back to that because there was a big fucking pipe in the ground. And I swear to God, they cut right next to that fucker. Or they dug up around it, like went to the side of it. I don't know, because I know there was a pipe there, but I can't see it because they're half-ass fucking cover-up job that they did. So they dug up their 4.5, 5 foot. I'm gonna say it's about 4 feet deep. And needless to say, they did that. So that's done. The next thing they did is they sealed up. Now, mind you, folks, if you got pavement already set up, right? Even if the pavement's banged up, because I was planning on eventually hiring someone probably in the next, by next summer to come repave my driveway. But if you got pavement already down, what should you be topping that hole with? After you fill it up with gravel, when you broke through pavement, what should you be replacing it with? Do you replace it with quick cement? Or do you seal it up so it somewhat matches what's on there? Let's go to photo number 2, shall we? Let's go. I believe this is it right here. Let me see. Is that it? All right, let me slide this one over. So this is how they sealed it up. Now you can see this is why I need to get repaved done, right? Because you can see on the left and the right of it. But here's what they did. They used motherfucking quick drying cement on my fucking walkway. So they did this shit instead of oh my God. Yeah, Team Hughes, this is what Team Sunshine did. And this is their people. Mind you, this is not contractors because I double checked. I'm like, are these contractors? None of them really speak English. Are these contractors? No, these are our guys, they said. So they confirmed to me these are their installers. This is Team Sunshine's installers that did this. So this is the hack job they did. And it's absolutely horrible. Mind you, listen, folks, I don't live in a $500,000 fucking home. I don't live in $1 million home. I live in a home that the wife and I pay $260,000 for. Our first ever home. We're going to probably die in this fucker. But listen, It's still our home and we take pride in what it is. It just, we got to build up of ours slowly. But then we hire this solar company to try to save money on our electric bill. And they treat us like we're the low end customer, even though it's an $80,000 fucking job. An $80,000 job treating us like we're a hack job. Like, oh, these fucking people don't care. These people ain't worth shit to us. It's bullshit. So this is that. Let me go ahead and shut off these lights over here. Mind you, yeah, $80,000 job, Haley. Remember I told you they pick up shit? Listen, this ain't much. I could throw it in my trailer if I really wanted to, but it's not my job, right? Because if I'm paying them this money, if I'm paying all this money for them to take care of their shit, pick up their shit, right? They should have been able to pick up all the fucking rubble and the shit they broke up. They should have been able to take care of that. There's another drill bit, by the way. There's another drill bit they left behind. And what you don't see in these pictures, because I forgot to take pictures of it, what you don't see is more of that wet cement that they just kicked around in my walkway. That they just said, screw it. They just kicked it all around in my walkway and left it. So now I've got this cement that's all over my walkway that's dried up. That they just left there. They just kicked it around to make it quote unquote look good. Doesn't even fucking match the rest of the fucking fucked up pavement I have, but still. This is just I could have put this in my trailer, but like I said, why should I have to take the time, shovel this shit up in a wheelbarrow, bring it over to my trailer for me to bring to the dump when it's their job to take care of it? It's fucking ridiculous. So there's that. Well, we'll get into that there for a minute, Haley. So listen, this is Team Sunshine. This is all I got for photos. They've gone right now. We've got solar panels on our roof. There's a couple of things that I've noticed that I'm questioning now. And I don't know. Like, I want to get up on the roof and I want to look underneath the shingles. Because I've got a question. And I'm curious, I don't know if I have anybody who does roofing here. If you install something on the roof, right, you're going to drill through the shingle to secure something on the roof. Underneath that shingle, as far as I know, there should be flashers. What I mean by flashers, like little metal, sheets of metal that go underneath to prevent rain to fall through. That's my assumption. I could be wrong. But I can tell you, as of right now, I don't see none. They could have sealed it. They could have sealed it. I don't know. They were up there for a while. They could have sealed it. I've got to look. I mean, I see the screws. Like in my studio where I'm at right now, I got the eaves. I can look in there and see some of the screws coming through my my attic space. But yeah, because I was looking at some of these jobs in their website here. Where is one of them here? I'm not sure if I can see it in this one. No, I think it's one of the videos I watched. But it looked like they used metal sheathing or whatever that went underneath the panels. It doesn't look like I have them on I was looking at my garage. I didn't see nothing like that on the garage. So that's the whim of it. So now let's talk about the compensation. I got the check. I haven't cashed the check yet because I'm still pissed off. They're gonna do the landscaping. They have yet to send somebody out to do the landscaping to fix my front lawn. My front lawn is completely still fucked up. I have yet to get a flagpole, which the flagpole, the guy that cut my tree said he's going to replace the flagpole. But otherwise, I have yet to receive the flagpole. They said they're sending it. I should have it by next week, so I'll keep everybody updated if I get the flagpole then. But they have yet to send somebody over to fix my fucking lawn. So my lawn is still all uneven and shit, other than me trying to rake it up a little bit to put the Halloween decorations out for Halloween, because I got to have a fucking Halloween, y'all. I love my fucking Halloween. So that hasn't been done. So that's still fucked up. They're like, Mark, we feel so bad for what's happened. Oh, I'm absolutely going to be leaving a review on BB as well, Team Hughes. There's a reason why I'm making this video podcast, because this is on every social media platform right now. I have this on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitch, X, Kick, and Rumble, plus here on TikTok for y'all to watch it live. So they said, we're so sorry that this all happened. We'd like to make right by you. $70,000 job, if not, no, $80,000 job. It's even more than that, I believe, after you take out the payments. What is it, $340 a month for 25 years? A hell of a lot more than that, actually. And they're like, we'll pay the 3 months of your electric bill to help get you by winter. I told you what my electric bill is, right? My electric bill is like $600 some odd fucking dollars a month. I don't know where the fuck they're seeing my electric bill from, because they said, oh, we're going to cut you a check, $750. I'm too nice of a fucking guy because I didn't flip out. I'm flipping out. $750. I took a deep breath. I'm like, okay, there's no contract signing. Yeah, Team Hughes, that's all they offer. They cut us a check, $750. I got it downstairs still in my cabinet. We haven't even cashed it yet. Because to me, that $750 feels like a slap in the face. It doesn't make you feel like, it makes you feel as if you're not worth anything, right? It makes you feel like as a customer, you're not valued. It makes you feel as if they don't give two flying shits how your experience was with that company. I don't know who's calling in right now, but my phone lines are not added in. So please don't call into the show. The phone lines are not tied into the show right now. But it makes you feel like shit and like you're the lower end of the totem pole on this. Like you're not valued as a fucking customer unless you own these fucking homes. You're seeing them advertising right now on their website. These fucking homes that are probably roughly about $480,000 to $700,000 homes. And it's fucking insane. It's so aggravating. Like, look at this home. You know, that home's a hell of a lot worth more than the value of my home. And we tried doing the normal finance. We did the whole PPV or PPE type of financing for the solar panels. And, you know, where you do payments every month or whatever. In 25 years, you could choose to own the solar panels. And we were like, all right, well, we originally applied for our credit. We got approved for like 70 grand. 70 grand, I figure, would have been well more than enough to get solar panels installed to cover the electricity in our home. Oh, no, this ain't going to work. This ain't going to work. We got to put you on this payment plan thing to make everything work out for you. Oh, Haley, a $600 electric bill is outrageous. That's why we went solar panels. I don't know, Team Hughes. I really don't. And the funny part is my neighbor across the street, he has a $600 electric bill as well. And half of the people within this neighborhood all do. The neighbor at the end of the street, his electric bill is only like $150 a month. So we don't know what's going on with our houses. Like all of us, our electric bills are high, but our electric bill's been high. Even back when we rented homes, our electric bills have been fucking high. What is this? Hold on, y'all. Hold on. What was that? I just got a weird phone message. I'm going to pull up line 2 real quick. Hold on 1 second, y'all. I'm going to pull up this voicemail. Somebody just sent me a voicemail. And they dropped the N-bomb, and it's quite interesting. Hold on. Let me see here. Was it in my email? So it's area code 657. Oh, okay. This one's literally someone just trying to repeat bitch ass N-bomb over and over again. Great voicemail. I appreciate you leaving a voicemail like that. You're a phenomenal, outstanding citizen. Appreciate you. But so The highest bill I've ever been is 300, but it was summertime. See, yeah, that's crazy. And we have a Central Maine Power here in Maine, but Central Maine Power in Maine is absolutely insane. There's a lot of people paying fucking crazy prices. All right, so this is my review of Team Sunshine, folks. If you hire, this is my review now, listen, folks. If you're going to hire Team Sunshine, please do your due diligence. Do your due diligence. Make sure you know who they're hiring. Make sure when the team's installing that you're there watching that fucking team. Make sure before they leave, you go out there and you double check with them that they picked up everything, because they did it at our house. They're going to cut down trees. You make sure they hire somebody who's a professional for a tree. This guy owned a professional tree cutting business, but he didn't do a professionalism thing by coming to the house first, looking at the job and realizing what he needs. This has been such a big fucking headache on my family, my neighbors, with this whole solar panel thing. It's insane. Like, it wasn't just us affected by this install. It was my neighbors. My neighbors all had to deal without power for 3 hours because when the guy was cutting a tree, he decided to take out power lines with the fucking tree, blowing a transformer. My neighbor's son's car is the one that got fried up when the transformer blew. My flagpole, my yard, all got fucking destroyed. My foot almost got me a damn tetanus shot because they didn't pick up all their shit. Oh, man. But, oh, dear God, they left a guy on the roof. That's crazy, Haley. But listen, folks, for those who finding this by searching on YouTube or by searching for Team Sunshine, this is my honest review of them. I'm not holding back. This company, $750. This ain't hush money. I didn't sign no damn contract. I didn't sign nothing that said I can't speak what actually happened. When this ends, if you live in New England, if you live in Maine, if you live in New Hampshire, you live in Massachusetts, you live in New Jersey, anywhere where Team Sunshine's at, you need to share this video. And I'm not the only one that's had issues with Team Sunshine. Because somebody mentioned earlier to look up. I mean, listen, they got a lot of good reviews too. I don't know. Maybe I just got a shitty fucking crew that came to my house. But someone mentioned to look up, to do a thing on Better Business Bureau. So what we're going to do real quick is I'm going to look up, we're going to come back to their website here in a minute, but I'm going to go to Team Sunshine Solar. We're going to Google this real quick. We're Googling them, and we're going to go to Better Business Bureau because I know I saw that right here. So they got a 4.36 out of 5 review, which ain't bad, right? Which ain't bad. Team Sunshine Construction, which is the company I'm guessing that came to do the roofing and installing the solar panels. Give me 1 second, y'all. This Zen is fucking dead. Hold on. Located in Massachusetts, Charleston, Massachusetts. They got about 14 customer reviews. I want to look at the lower ones right now. So they got 0 complaints right now. See, like I said, they got good reviews. That's why I'm like so shocked, like, because we looked up a lot of stuff. We found nothing but the good reviews. I'm like, oh, it's just a couple of bad reviews. I mean, it seems like a big decent company. Most companies have bad reviews. They got this one here, Rory. I think he's questioned the solar panels. They were a great bunch of people to work with. Maybe the people on the phone, but not the people that come to your house. The install crew was courteous and professional, not fucking at all. The install crew is absolutely fucking horrible. A little over a half a day to do install. Fuck no. It took them a whole fucking day. They were here for about 10 to 12 hours. They spent 90% of their fucking time on their fucking phones. Since coming online, I haven't seen an electric bill over My opinion is still a bit steep. Couldn't get a state discount for going solar. Not quite sure on that one. I'll deal with it. Ricky F. This one's from Ricky F. Avoid Team Sunshine at all costs. Came to my home and scammed me. fed me a bunch of bullshit that my electric bill would go down and told me they would cut the trees in the back of my house, which was the reason my other solar company didn't put panels in the back of my roof. So I went along with them since they said they would cut the trees and they would take away my electric bill. Soon as they finished the install, they said they tested everything and I'm producing enough energy and the trees didn't need to be cut. Not part of the deal, which I agree with them. But then after a few months, I have no change in my electric bill and I'm paying more to the electric company and 2 solar companies I have now. So there's a bad review. They told them they're going to do something. They didn't do it. Wow, sounds familiar, right? We're going to clean up, make sure as if we were never there. Well, they didn't do that here. We're going to go down to this one here by Pam A. Big capitalizations. Do not use Team Sunshine. Horrible experience. They installed all of their equipment on the front of my house without my permission. It was supposed to be located in the back of the house. They then promised to cover it up and sent 2 electricians to do the work. They could not do the carpentry, offered to move the equipment, but it meant 2 more holes in the front of the house, which I declined. I called to their boss was made, who then promised to pay for someone to come and cover it up. So I found a local company to build the enclosure. I submitted the invoice as I was told to do so by Team Sunshine, and no payment has been made for nearly 2 months. I have it in writing that they would cover this cost to date, and they have ignored my repeated request to pay the invoice. Do not use this company. I do not want them to get any stars as they have lied to me. A lawsuit may be filed very soon. So there's more. I'm not sure if there's more negative reviews. I didn't go, no, see, these are positive. That's why I'm saying they have positive reviews. I'm not sure if management changed. I'm not sure if employees have changed, like the quality of employees. But something has changed to make them do the shit work, to hire shit subcontractors and have a shitty job. And then to compensate somebody for a job that's $80,000, if not a little bit more, $750 for their troubles. You know, it's funny. If you get in a car accident, your car don't get banged up that much. An insurance company is going to pay you a hell of a lot more than $750 fucking dollars to compensate you for your headache, your troubles, your aggravation. They're definitely going to pay you a hell of a lot more than $750. Most companies try to do right by the people that they kind of fucked over. Team Sunshine, you haven't done right. Your crew has fucked up in every part of this installation. Your team fucked up with the tree cutting. May I remind you? Yeah, your team fucked up when it came to the tree cutting in my house. Your team fucked up when they did the roofing. When they decided not to pick up all their shit, and I almost took a nail straight through my fucking foot. Luckily, I don't have to do anything where I jump, or I was playing with my kids and jumping where that nail did go through my foot. I hate fucking tetanus shots. Fuck, I didn't want to nail my foot. Luckily, it was through the thick part of my shoe, so it didn't go all the way through, but I could feel the fucker like a rock. Your team fucked up when they fucking cut through my ground to run the wires without using DigSafe first to verify to make sure there's no pipes, no water pipes, no electric pipes, no gas pipes, no nothing pipes. Instead, they neglected to call the dig number to have somebody come out and look at it. So during the inspection, when the city comes here to inspect it before you flip the switch, I'll be questioning with the city inspector about that as well. He will be made aware of that. And I'll be finding out if there's any consequences to that. Because me and the city inspector are probably going to look to see what pipe that was on the ground that I can't see because you covered it up. You covered it up with cement. I'm sure the city will know what kind of pipe that was running underneath there. I advised you about that pipe on the phone Before your guy showed up, I said, listen, there's a pipe there. I don't know what it is. That night, I went to one of my accounts, and one of my accounts guys there, well, the ones that told me about DigSafe, said I need to look into it because that's where everybody, every contractor, every homeowner, prior to them digging a big hole greater than a foot, you're supposed to use DigSafe to make sure it is safe to dig there. Your guys didn't. You didn't. As a company, you did not. You failed. There's a lot of shit going to be looked into this. And yeah, Haley, I'm going to make sure it wasn't a water pipe. But God, I fucking hope it wasn't. And New Jersey, it's 15 inches. Well, they definitely went deeper than 15. And my wife's got video. So I had my wife take, because I worked that night when they showed, then I worked the night before they showed up. So I had my wife record them out the window. And she definitely said it was quite the fucking deep hole. So they at least went 4 feet deep. They at least went 4 feet deep. So we'll be asking the city what kind of pipe runs down there. But yeah, Team Hughes, one thing I've realized is you got to have proof of everything, because I'm telling you one thing right now. $750 is a fucking smack in the face. And I'm glad I got a platform where I can make it known of what truly happened. I'm glad I got a platform. With every fucking platform I've got, I'm clipping this up. As soon as I get off here, I'm clipping this up, and all these clips are going straight out as well. Team Sunshine, y'all fucked up, and I can't wait for your phone call. I got a call today. Let me know that, hey, the job's done. The job's done. All we got left is the city inspection. When they come out there and they give us the okay, we'll flip the switch over here and you'll be good to go, and your solar panels will start generating. By the way, how did your job go? And I told him straight up, I was like, the fucking job is a shit show. The guy was speechless after I told him it was a shit show. Fuck windmills, Haley. No. Windmills kill birds, Haley. No windmills. God damn it. But listen, y'all, if you're going to use Team Sunshine, please do your due diligence and check everything out. And like I said, if you got anybody who lives in New England, share this review. I'm not somebody who's writing on the internet. I'm not no fucking keyboard warrior. I'm a dad of 5, a content creator, a guy who works hard for his fucking money. And I don't mind paying money out for bills and financing shit if the job's done correctly and the job's rightly priced. I'm kind of curious if I got price gouged now, to be honest with you. I'm really curious if I got price gouged, and this is what the true value of this shit is. I would really love to see an itemize of each solar fucking panel on my roof. Absolutely would. Thank you, Haley. I appreciate it. Like, I think it's time to be more investigating on this and do see where this can go to see what can be done. Because in all reality, this is a bullshit job. I'm not a happy customer. I'm a pissed off customer. And you showed me my value of a customer by trying to give me a $750. I shouldn't say you tried. You gave it to me. I haven't cashed it. A $750 fucking check. Pretty much it was a fuck you check. You're like, hey, we done fucked up. We tore up your fucking yard, broke your flagpole, screwed up your yard, did a shitty fucking job because your house ain't shit. You're a shitty customer. So here's a fuck you check for $750. I'm beyond pissed. And I will be investigating this more. Team Sunshine, you have a pissed off customer. I know I signed a contract and I'm binded by that contract, but I will be investigating more and talking to more people. My voice will be heard and I will be blasting this fucking out. When this video ends, folks, I'll be uploading the audio version on Apple and Spotify and so much more. But this is also on YouTube and this is also on Facebook. I ask that you share the hell out of this because I'm not happy. Thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all fucking awesome. I'm going to get out of here so I can start creating these clips before I got to hit the hay. And maybe I'll see you all here on TikTok in a little bit. We'll fuck around. We'll see y'all later.